Hello everyone, this is Legio 14 and welcome back to my Parthia Let's Play. Last time we solidified our holdings in the new Actropatavian territories. Had a bit of a skirmish with one of the last remaining stacks that Actropatan had, kind of just in the process of rebuilding our forces back up. Looks like the Actropatavians don't want to have peace with us anymore after taking their last full profits. For now, that's not really an issue. We're able to hold them off without taking too many casualties, just kind of biding our time, letting our forces recoup a little bit. And we know that their last settlement is Armavir, which was previously a not Pontus but Armenian, or Hastin as they're called in this mod. Was one of their provinces. Not sure what happened to them. They've also vassalized one of the smaller eastern nations. Yeah, they've already gone. But right now we're just kind of trying to get public order under control in these newly conquered territories, and also we have a bit of a food problem in the Empire, so something we're gonna need to get under control.
At your command.
Also have some rebels popping up here.
We fight. Forgive me, but we cannot.
Take them out fairly quickly.
On the move, my
Probably
lord.
gonna have to fight them again. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's get what is okay. We don't know what Fraspa is good at here, but I'm gonna build. We're gonna get some public order going here, as well as another shrine.
Ready for orders. What cruelty do you wish, oh lord? Advance.
And the watchmen here are fairly heavily depleted, so I think we're gonna pull them even farther to the rear.
It's a great and glorious thing. We fight for our cause. At once.
Get them some replenishment. And Mada here looks like it's going to revolt again.
At your command.
Meanwhile, working on getting some food down here in Parsa.
My lord. At once. Is that all, my lord?
Need to rotate some of these forces up north.
Mithra, watch over me.
Oh, and it looks like Kartili has declared independence. Oh no, it's the Mushki Confederation. They're the satrapy. Okay.
Be welcome. Before you say anything,
They're not willing to take peace.
Athena give you wisdom, said.
You are welcome, although my ancestors and
No one really wants to
say your piece like...
do anything diplomatic with us. How are we looking politically? Politically, we're awesome. Definitely don't have to worry about this for a while. Just need some food. And unfortunately, can't really do too much of that until get Cap under control. Okay. send her to Transoxia. Positive public order there. Can always send someone to Parson next turn. Bactria should be okay here soon. A little confused as to how we ended up with such poor public order all of a sudden, but
Ready for orders. For honor and glory.
let's do a little bit of patrolling. Move too far. That's alright. Go ahead and end turn there. We'll have our spy there steal some food here on the beginning of the next turn. More Ptolemaic forces in Petra. The fact that they're over here by Seleucia, that's a little scary. I don't think we can afford to take on any Egyptian aggression at the moment. Also, realistically, shouldn't have auto-resolved as much as we did last time, but just for the sake of time. And it makes things a little bit more interesting. Have some heavily depleted armies that we need to get back to full strength. We may lose some provinces in our newly acquired lands, but that's perfectly acceptable.
Service.
Okay.
My words are
Governor rank up. Some more research and
at your service.
let's get more tax. And we have a rebellion imminent in Parsa. I think we can hold off just fine.
How may I serve Parthia? At once.
Let's retreat those forces. We'll pull up
Ready for orders.
those men.
Awaiting Parthia. Advance. Awaiting.
Well, the problem is we can't really replenish because we have no food.
What glory do you wish? Oh Lord.
Oh, that solves a ton of our food problems right there. Yeah, I think we leave it like this just for a turn so we have positive food and start retraining.
What cruelty do you wish? We fight.
to Arabia. Let's just get some levels on our women here. Let's do this. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a little bit better. I think we need to get rid of this trading space and build it as a... yeah. As much as I don't want another wrestling, we could do a city garrison. Could do that. Could do an Academy of Medicine. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Put an Academy of Medicine there. It'll help with public order. And can we send someone to Bactria? No, we can't. Send you to Parthia. Okay, let's go ahead and end and turn there. Get ourselves our economy under control, and to be a little creative with our taxation. We have so much money coming in at this point, it doesn't really matter as long as we can keep public order up in our settlements. We don't need to spend money on anything else really. And I think taking a look at some of our buildings like we're doing in Bactria currently will be very useful in kind of getting public order heading in the right direction. We'll get that medicine going in Bactria, which will help quite a bit.
Honorable enemies,
You know,
we
of course you
will
want
be
to
in
declare
war.
You're already in 6 other wars, but having everyone start to come after us. Just need to make sure we can replenish our armies enough by the time they all begin to make a move. Thankfully that Egyptian army didn't move from Seleucia. And the rebels... take that settlement. I don't think there's anything we can do. We'll just take it back. Spread our culture more.
Cruelty do you wish, O Lord?
Extreme droughts.
Ready for orders. On the move, my lord. Awaiting. None will escape.
Alright, and let's just occupy.
Ready for orders. What cruelty do you wish? Journey completed. Ready for battle.
And we can send you back in there.
Waiting for more orders. Come, join our ranks.
At your command.
Ready for orders. Mitra, watch over me. How may I serve?
Need to get those farms online.
Ready for orders.
Seleucia, will you give us
Athena give you
military
wisdom,
access?
so that you may speak well and
No, you
persuade
won't.
me of your cause. Be welcome.
Be welcome. You have my attention.
Good, we got
My
peace with
lord will-
Atropactan. One less to worry about.
Greetings, most excellent friend. It
Ptolemy is still a problem. But, at least he's not actively moving against us yet. How's banditry here? Banditry needs to be fixed. Another level of that. And public order and empire maintenance is always good. Send someone to Bactria. And we'll build the trading space here next turn when we have a little bit more money. Still going down a little bit, mostly just because it's a really hot summer. Okay, I think we can leave that for now.
My lord.
As the arrow.
Doesn't matter if we march through the desert there or not. Still gonna take attrition.
We fight for you, my lord.
Get some extra replenishment. Starting to stabilize. Oh, we should have put the sea serpents in patrol mode. Whoops. Of course, I noticed that as soon as I hit end turn. Okay, looks like Ptolemy is heading south, which is good because our armies in the southern Actropatavian provinces, where Parthia used to be, are fairly strong. When they can finally replenish, it should just take a turn or two for them to get back up to full strength. And we'll work on building this next turn. Putting down any rebellions that may pop up. Put this navy in patrol mode, getting down piracy.
Ready for by the flame!
And there goes the rebels. Good. Very good. Have good public order there now. Put them in patrol mode. Can go in patrol mode as well. And let's check out. Nothing we can really do about public order there. For now, anyway.
My lord, I don't care how tired you are. We fight for you, my lord. Ready for
Replenishing
battle.
our armies fairly quickly,
Awaiting Parthia's
so we can rotate them back up north and relieve some of our more
Awaiting
depleted
Parthia's
armies.
bidding, my lord. Ready for orders. Advance. March. Get moving.
They pop up in Rahaga, that wouldn't be too bad. Let me see, what else can we do? Let's send you over towards Kath, because they're going to rebel.
At ease.
Actually, they won't now. That was lucky, very lucky. All right, and turn there. Winter is going to be a little difficult, obviously, for public order because it's winter. People just hate winter time, apparently, to where they're more likely to rebel during winter. It's the DEI logic, anyway. Maybe the rebels popped up here next to Rahaga. That wouldn't be terrible. And Ptolemy doesn't look like he's being too aggressive yet, which we are definitely thankful for. Gives us a couple of turns to replenish. A few more turns, I should say. Maybe they think we're going to go after Seleucia and their allies. If anything, we're just going to push farther north. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. We just have to keep a couple of screening forces down in the south. I really want that golden armavir. That'd be super useful to have. Not like we have a problem with making money right now, but more money is always good. And not too much going on there. Let's see where the rebels popped up. Thinking it's Rahaga. And let's crush riots. No, don't rebel.
Ready for orders. As the arrow flies. I don't care.
Get you in patrol mode. We'll get the city garrison online. Iberian reforms. Okay. Let's get some more farm. Did they not rebel? I don't think they rebelled. We should look at that.
your command.
We can upgrade weapons, which wouldn't be a bad idea, especially for our horse archers, but
Awaiting
hold off on it
Parthia's
for now.
bidding,
We
my
have other
lord.
things we need to spend our money on. Maka's public order is going down, and so is Transoxia. They just need to get rid of slaves more than anything else. These guys need to get rid of slaves too. So let's change to sell slaves, and Parthia can probably stand to sell slaves as well. Yeah, 44 from characters. Yeah, we need to sell slaves here. Probably need to sell slaves in a lot of provinces. Go ahead and sell slaves.
Awaiting Parthia's.
And let's improve public order in Maka. All of a sudden, our huge amount of favor with our political parties kind of died out. It's still nowhere near -10 though, so we're fine. Okay, Ptolemy looks a little unsure as to where they want to go. Now it looks like they're moving back farther into their own territory. That's a lot of Seleucids. They're holding on. Alright, so that was very good. We didn't have to deal with any rebellions. Getting public order back on the right track. Selling those slaves will get rid of a lot of public order that way. It'll take a few turns to do that, but it'll help us out quite a bit in the long run. Probably just going to start raising settlements instead of sacking and looting. Money isn't that big of a problem at this point. It'll kind of keep us from grabbing large chunks of territory in quick succession. But at this point, I think it's better to slow down a little bit.
Has been rewarded.
And what do we need here? Let's get Empire Maintenance. Factory is neutral. Let's build that. Maka's barely going down. Parsa is going up. We tax it, it's neutral. Now let's just tax it. We need more money. Mata is going up. But if we tax it, we go into negative food supply.
How may I serve Parthia?
build an herbalist next turn. Actually, we honestly may not even need an herbalist. Once we get rid of 66% slaves there, that's going to help a lot. Darn it, we shouldn't have even deleted that building. It's just a waste of money. Oh well. See what Ptolemy does. Nope, didn't even move his units. One less thing for us to worry about right now. And the Seleucids are moving out. Probably should take Seleucia back. It is your namesake after all. Nevada is kind of just pushing them around. And the Royal Scythians up there just kind of doing their thing. Still fighting for control over the province. They are a forerunner now that they have the provincial capital. That was a big stack moving up towards Sherix. That could be the end of the Seleucids. It's a scorching hot summer. That's never a good thing. Okay.
My lord.
Guys are looking much better.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, just a warm summer there. Cath is looking better. Put some money into them. Let's see what else. Maka is going down a little bit. Now, what have we put money into? No, we haven't, and it's a scorching hot summer here too. Yeah, I think with self-slaves we don't even need to do anything else. So let's build a courier station back up. Kind of unfortunate that we got rid of that, but how many turns do you have left? 2. Let's put you back in port just for a turn.
Heading for port.
Now we have negative food. Where are we getting negative food from?
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Ready for orders. Ready for battle. March! Make haste, men!
Oh, it's because of the ships in port.
Parthia's bidding, my lord. At once! Is that all, my lord?
Yeah, not a whole lot we can do about that. Just have to take a turn of food loss. And we'll rotate these two armies back to the front and rotate these two to the rear next turn. Ptolemy didn't really do a whole lot. I don't know why, but I feel like the Nabata aren't really going to do much of anything. They are kind of scary. They have a bunch of stacks, but they seem fairly passive. And hello there. What are you doing? Don't really care for the fact that you're poising on my border right now. Spy. Get more damage out of Assassinate. Go back to patrolling.
Ready for orders. My lord. Advance. Get moving. Ready for battle.
And let's begin to move you up here towards Aktau, just in case these Scythians make the move against us. Let's get that province under control. And I think we're positive public order wise now. Yeah, let's tax you again. I really wanted to. Yeah, we can actually afford to tax everyone again. Perfect. And I think we get lead, because we haven't gotten any lead yet. We're already getting silver. Right? Yeah.
At your command.
Things are looking very good right now. Definitely have stabilized politically. $11 turns away, and we can start building the Satrapal Palace Estate. Get a very professional traditional army. All of our armies a little spread out right now. Not terribly worried about it for the time being. Might want to rotate an army or two down to the south in case Ptolemy makes a move. Oh, Seleucia, that was not the correct move to make. Because we need to begin conquest here shortly, because we're basically just depleting the fields of the newly conquered territories, so we need to make sure they have some time to kind of recover. We're heading into winter, so spring may be a good time to think about moving out again. Are currently at war with the Mushki.
My lord.
Let's begin moving.
Make haste, man. Get moving!
You down south
How may I
can
serve?
move.
Make
Guys
haste,
up
men.
north.
You march. North feet lead. At your you march again? At once. You have further orders?
How are we looking public order wise? Maka is decreasing by 2. Otherwise, not bad. Moravia is looking much better now that we've gotten rid of a bunch of slaves. So let's cancel the edict there. We'll put a sell slaves edict here. Bactria. I think we keep the edict here a couple more turns. Get the slaves down to about 30% because we are also getting a little bit of public order from the luxuries and the slave unrest debuff. Definitely don't need to keep selling slaves here in Parthia, so we'll cancel that edict. And we can sell slaves over, excuse me, sell slaves over here in Transoxia.
We fight for you, my lord. March! Is that all, my lord?
I'd like to have a little bit stronger of a force here. It's definitely not a bad garrison, but versus a whole stack of horse archers, I don't think it would hold up too well. Let me see. Can improve public order in one other place, so let's see. Maka is probably going to be under control here. I don't think we need to spend any more money on public order that turn. And now that we're not getting extra money out of Parthia, our economy's going to slow down here a little bit. We are improving public order, which is overall more important, though. Three Seleucid armies, virtually one or two stacks if you combine these two, with him being severely depleted. Not really sure who they're about to fight against, but they're probably not gonna make it. I think it might be one of the Arab factions from the peninsula. Whoever, the one that has the goat as their emblem. Muscat. So we saw that stack heading north. And Susandar, our provincial governor. Let's get you some extra wealth. How much banditry do we have in this province? None. So let's get adept tradesman. Let's get that. Take a look at public order. Things are on the up and up. Only really need to worry about Cath and Act 2. Okay, we'll position you next to Susia.
What cruelty do you wish?
As well as our Shah, in case the Egyptians make any aggressive moves. And let's begin to upgrade the weapons of our horse archer armies and standard armies. $1,000 per army, not terrible. We could be spending our money on other things, but I just kind of like having them be as effective as they can be in combat. It's realistically a really small buff to them, but it'll just make things a little more fun, seeing that the arrows will do more damage at this point.
Your orders, my lord.
And now we can kind of decide where we want to go next.
What cruelty do you wish, O lord?
On the move, my lord.
I think we go north.
My lord. My lord. Awaiting Parthia's bidding.
So let's leave 2 armies down south, and we'll take our 3 armies up north. Let's just take Tushpa, and then Aramirv, and then we can think about going to war with Pergamon.
Athena give you wisdom, so that...
Ptolemy, will you...
I would sooner...
No, you still don't want to have peace with us, okay. We raise any more armies we can. Let's get another standard army. Yeah, those guys are just vastly superior. All of the provinces are being taxed. Economy's under control. Getting rid of slaves. Fixing our public order. And next turn we'll begin to make a march up into Tushpa. Since the small little city wants to be at war with us for whatever reason. We'll see if they'll take peace. Because realistically, I'd like to ignore Tushpa and Atropectan, if possible, and just go around them and take out the client state of the Atropectan and take, I think it's only 3 settlements that are part of that profit, so it'll be a much easier take. We'll see if we can do that on the beginning of this next turn before we begin to move our forces into position. Don't know where Ptolemy ran off to. Still at war with him. Still won't give us peace. Okay, how are we looking public order wise? Going down a little bit, but you're the only one, so. Maka. Keep selling slaves there. Bactria. You can probably stop selling slaves. Yeah, especially when the ossuary comes online. And let's begin to get our taxes back.
Be welcome.
Okay. You won't give us peace, so you kind of have left me with no choice.
What cruelty do you wish? I would travel the world for Parthia. Do you wish? On march! My lord, at once. Our advance has been halted. Awaiting. Get moving!
And what do we want to build here? Something to decrease banditry, so I think we build an outpost. Because we're going to need it for all those resources we're going to acquire through there.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
Can't see how much of a population surplus we have, but I'd like to get an outpost there, get rid of some banditry. A lot of banditry there, even though we have an enclosed settlement. Mostly because of the trading port and the farms. Just get Transoxia under control. Positive public order. everywhere.
At your command. Our road leads to
Got some good building projects underway. And on this next turn, we'll eliminate Tushpa, the Kartili. Ptolemy still doing weird Ptolemy things. Could be eliminating the Seleucids, but they're not. That'd be really scary if they did, though. So. Oh, and it looks like Seleucia is moving on. Seleucia. Now whether that stack can take on another stack in a garrison is a little debatable, but they might have reformed troops. And the Nabata there in Seleucia may just have a trash stack. And they just left. So either they are dumb and just wanted Seleucia to have Seleucia back, or they had no confidence in that army whatsoever and it was a trash stack. Kind of hard to tell with the AI sometimes, but... And the Nabata are decreasing public order there, which is kind of annoying. Won't be to the point where we're going to see a negative public order. I think they're in Spain. Territory.
We fight for you, my lord.
On the move, my lord.
How may I serve Parthia? Mithra.
That's not a very well defended settlement.
Ready for battle. As the arrow. We cannot pass here.
Positive public order all around.
At your command.
How much of this is due to? Fence 12, characters 11. So we still need to get public order under control here, but that's realistically the worst of it. Alright, so let's recruit. We could get some Allen Noble cavalry. They're fairly strong.
Any man who drops is left behind.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get some Partho-Hellenic infantry.
Are you ready to serve?
Gonna be our main battle line. Economy is definitely dipping down a little bit. It'll help when we can stop selling slaves and focus more on tax harvesting. Egypt is still continuing to pull back for whatever reason. Now Egypt is sitting outside of Seleucia. Not sure what happened to the Seleucid army. And it looks like the Kartili using agents at least. I don't know if they're going to try and attack, but might sabotage that army. Hopefully they didn't decrease their movement. I don't think we're going to be able to move against Tushpa anyway this turn. Oh. What are you guys doing? So we got Palma and the Quidri. Not at war with the Quidri. Not at war with Palma either.
Have you bathed today?
Ready for battle. None will escape. We fight for you at once. Ready for battle as the arrow flies.
A little bit of negative public order there. Doesn't help that it's winter, but we'll get that under control here
The arrow
soon.
strikes home.
And let's see if we can make these guys a vassal.
Before you say anything, know
No.
that I have an
He's got an amulet though.
To battle.
Could subjugate them. I don't think we're gonna do that now. We're just gonna
Waiting
raise.
for more orders. At your command.
Okay, Tushpa is good at grazing, and that's about it. Not good industrial potential. Actually, let's just put 2 shrines in there.
How many? Get moving.
Get war cry for you.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, and with events gone, we'll be at +4. So let's sell a little bit more slaves in Transoxia. And how are we looking down here? I think we're good enough down here to cancel edict. where else do we need to work on public order? How's public order over here? Well, I know it's bad, but how's slaves? Fairly low. It's mostly just cultural. So let's put... Yeah, let's get rid of some slaves here and Kath and Actau. Because we're not getting any bonuses from events, so that's a good sign. And I think that's going to be a good place to end this episode. Getting public order under control, and grabbing a quick territory up in Tushpa while we're at it. Next time we can think about moving into the rest of Haston against the remnants of the Batavian Empire and Pergamon. Until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.